Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go ahead and do a review on the Ironmaster's 5 to 75 pound quick locking dumbbell system. Also, I ended up buying the heavy handle kit, so it's going to add an additional 15 pounds to each dumbbell handle. Plus, I decided to go ahead and get the expansion set, which is going to go up to another 120 pounds. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Alright guys, so why did I go ahead and buy the Ironmasters? Well, it's pretty simple. I wanted a way to be able to press heavy weights. Plus guys, I wanted something that was going to look, feel, and operate like a fixed dumbbell. Now I know what you guys are thinking, why don't you just use a barbell? Well, I have bad shoulders, so anything with a fixed arm path actually pisses off my shoulders. Surprisingly, my hammer strength incline press does not piss off my shoulders, but if I do use a barbell, it does actually tend to cause a lot of discomfort and sometimes pain. Alright guys, so what do you get when it comes to the 5 to 75 pound set? Well, you're going to get the 2 handles, 4 of the quick locking screws, 24 5-pound weight plates, and 4 2.5-pound weight plates. These are very well packaged. Everything is going to be in a cardboard box, but then there's going to be styrofoam carton inside of it, along with everything individually bagged, and there's going to be paper on top of it. So there's really no metal-to-metal contact when it comes to this shipment whatsoever. I did have one small issue when it came to my shipping. One of my expansion sets of the 22.5-pound weight plates, the powder coating chipped off a little bit, but not a big deal. I'm in a climate controlled basement, so I'm not really worried about a couple of small little chips. Like I mentioned before, I ended up buying some expansions. I ended up getting the heavy handle kit, which is going to come with 4 7.5-pound weight plates, but they're in halves. So what you're going to do is you're going to actually attach them to the handle itself, which is great because it's not going to cause any more overall length. The only problem that comes down to it is if you are not able to lift 20 pounds with your starting weight, you're not going to be able to use the handle. But since you get 24 5-pound weight plates, even if you're doing 5-pound lateral raises, you can technically hold a weight plate in your hand. So I don't think the heavy handle kit is a deal breaker. When you go and get the heavy handle kit, you do want to pay attention to the instructions. You're going to make sure that you line everything up, and then when you're putting the set screws in and tightening them, you're going to lightly tighten them on each side. The reason why you want to lightly tighten them is you want to make sure that you keep the gap in between the weight plates very minimal. They should be completely even when you finish tightening the set screws. If you go and look at your dumbbell afterwards and there's a large gap between one side or the other, you've done it incorrectly. Once everything is done properly, you're going to have a very minimal gap, and it's going to be very even when it comes to your weight plates when they're attached to the dumbbells. With the additional expansion up to 120 pounds, you will get the 4 22.5-pound weight plates along with 4 quick locking screws that are a little bit longer compared to the standard ones in order to use this expansion set. Now it does say 70 to 120 pounds, you want to use the longer locking screw, and the standard locking screw will work up to that 75 pounds. Now what sets Ironmaster apart from the rest of the adjustable dumbbell industry is going to be the design itself. When you go ahead and look at these handles, they are made of chrome plated steel. It does have more of a medium to aggressive knurling. And when you look at the locking screws, they are made of heat treated solid steel, and they do have knurling as well. Not only is everything solid, but it's backed by a lifetime warranty for the original purchaser. When you guys look at the handle, you're going to see that there's actually a slot that is milled all the way through, and then the remainder is going to be threaded. And when you look at the locking screw, you're going to see that the only portion that is threaded is going to be the middle down the length of the pin, and then the remainder of that is going to be nice and smooth. The reason why is you don't have to fully thread this type of locking screw. It's patented, so all you really need to do is line up the markings. There's going to be a mark on the handle, and then there's going to be a mark on the pin. If you line these up, you're going to be able to just go ahead, slide it right in, and then maybe a quarter to 3/4 of a turn, and it's going to be tight. When combined with the interlocking design that Ironmasters has when it comes to the plates, this is going to make adjusting the weight a lot faster. One of the biggest complaints that I've seen when it comes to Ironmasters is it just takes too long to adjust the weights. Now, if you guys go ahead and keep these on their side, it actually does not take that long to either add or remove weights. I'm gonna go ahead and do it right here on the screen, and you're gonna see that the process is relatively easy. And after a few tries, it shouldn't take you guys very long at all. And if it's not clear from the B-roll, those locking screws are nice and smooth, and they do not dig into your legs while you're contemplating life before you lift those heavy weights. Overall, guys, I'm very impressed when it comes to these dumbbells. Everything feels nice and premium. Not only are the handles chrome plated, but the plates themselves have a nice black powder coating on them. They're clearly marked with not only pounds, but also kilograms, and they are machined. So there's not one sharp edge when it comes down to it. Plus, they're interchangeable. So not only can you use these on the dumbbells, but you can also use these on the kettlebell and the curl bar. The last thing to talk about is going to be the price. And I think this is pretty well reasonable. And one of the things that changed compared to in the past is this no longer includes the dumbbell stand. The 5 to 75 pound set is going to be $698. The expansion of up to 120 pounds is going to be $399. And then that heavy handle kit is going to be $159. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed this review. If you guys did, I'd appreciate you guys hitting the like button. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and drop them, and I'm always happy to go ahead and help. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to help push this video out and help when it comes to that YouTube algorithm. Otherwise, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Take care.